How's it going, everyone? My name is Dieugirl, and welcome to another Devotions with Dieugirl. In this weekly segment, I read a Bible verse and then give my best explanation on what I think it means. This week's Bible verse comes to us from Luke 23:34, and the Bible tells us, "Then Jesus said, 'Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.' And they parted his raiment and cast lots." Now, I chose this particular verse because even though they beat him, they whipped him, they nailed him to the cross, they mocked him, he still asked God to forgive them. And I think that's what God really wants us to do, is to follow in Jesus' example. I once had a friend who, she was a, I don't know how else to say it other than she was a good friend. She was a good friend. But she didn't have a lot of friends. She had a lot of enemies. I will say that. But she didn't have a lot of friends. And I was proud to include myself as one of the few. And one day, when she was absent, she was brash, I'll say. And one day while she was absent from class, the teacher told the class, because they wouldn't stop talking about her, the teacher told the class to take a moment and write down 3 things they hated about her. And everybody took a piece of paper and started writing. Everyone in the class. Every last person. Everyone but me. Because I didn't hate anything about her. Even though she had done all this stuff, she wasn't perfect. She had made mistakes. Sometimes she treated people poorly. She wasn't the nicest, but I still loved her, and I still do to this day. And I'm hoping I'm following Jesus' example by this. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. I forgive both her and her persecutors. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know her like I did. She had her vices, a lot of vices, but she was a good friend. If it's one thing she wasn't, it was a bad friend. I mean, hell, during the last few months we were together, she gave me a taste of what being invited to someone else's house for a sleepover felt like. She'd always come over to my house, but I never went to hers because she had cats and I'm allergic. And I will never forget that, and I thank her for it. So I hope the moral of the story is to be like Jesus. Forgive those who curse you. And it even says in the Bible, forgive those who curse you. If someone slaps one cheek, let him slap the other. Love thy enemies, just as Jesus did when he was on the cross. Thank you so much for joining me for another Devotions with Dieugirl. Take care of each other. God bless you all. And I'll see y'all later.